is a song that, there's a lot of Christmas songs out there, and not too many Hanukkah songs, so wrote a song for all those nice little Jewish kids who don't get to hear any Hanukkah songs. Here we go. Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah, so much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we have 8 crazy nights. When you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree, here's a list of people who are Jewish, just like you and me. David Lee Roth lights the menorah. So do James Conn, Kirk Douglas, and the late Dinah Shore. Guess who eats together at the Carnegie Deli? Bowser from Sha-Na-Na and Arthur Fonzarelli. Paul Newman's half Jewish, Goldie Hawn's half too. Put them together, what a fine-looking Jew. You don't need Deck the Halls or Jingle Bell Rock, 'cause you can spin a dreidel with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, both Jewish. Put on your yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. The owner of the Seattle Supersonicas celebrates Hanukkah. O.J. Simpson, not a Jew. But guess who is? Hall of Famer Rod Carew. He converted. We got Ann Landers and her sister, dear Abby. Harrison Ford's a quarter Jewish, not too shabby. Some people think that Ebenezer Scrooge is. Well, he's not, but guess who is? All 3 Stooges. So many Jews are in showbiz. Tom Cruise isn't, but I heard his agent is. Tell your friend Veronica, it's time to celebrate Hanukkah. I hope I get a harmonica on this lovely, lovely Hanukkah. So drink your gin and tonica and smoke your marijuana. If you really, really wanna go, have a happy, 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 happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. 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 Clap your hands, clap, clap, clap. Stomp your feet, stomp, stomp, stomp. Spin around, spin, spin, spin. Alright. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 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 Wash your hands, wash, wash, wash. Shake your hands, shake, shake, shake. Brush your teeth, brush, brush, brush. Alright. Good morning.
Adam Sandler. Some of you youngins have never heard Adam Sandler's song at a medium pace, and it shows. Who has heard at a medium pace?
Uncle Lou, I'm going to bring you in.
I'm not talking to him. I really don't want to talk to him.
Did he quit yet? Need to go look, I guess. Good morning, it's Uncle Lou here. Yeah, that's right, it's me, Uncle Lou. Live for you on LouTube today. Hey, thanks for watching. This is the morning show with me and BVD. He'll be calling in here momentarily. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hope you guys had a great week. It's Friday. The weekend is here. Maybe you're off today. I don't know. Some of you people have one more week of school, don't you? My kids do. My kids got one more week of school. They get out early next Friday or whatever, and then they're on Christmas break. So, I don't know. I'm ready for a nice weekend. Some football tomorrow. And then we'll be in championship week for the conference championship games the week after. Weird feeling for me. First time in a while I haven't had to look forward to a Georgia conference championship game. But you can't win your division every single year, can you, Bama fan? No, you just can't. So if I have to take a year off from winning the division and playing in the SEC title for a trip to the playoffs, COVID year seems like a good year to do it. So I can live with that. I can live with that. Anyway, what's going on today? I'm going to the movies today. What do you think about that? Yeah, going to the movies today. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, what movie would you be going to see? No, no one's putting any movies out. That's true. No one's putting any movies out. That's true. But here in town, there's 2 theaters that are back open up. And so what both of them are doing is they're showing old Christmas movies. So we're going to see Elf tonight at the movie theater and eat some movie theater popcorn. And the tickets are only $5. I think that's pretty fair for the movie theater. Instead of charging $100 per ticket or whatever the movie theater normally charges now to see these new movies. Like Elf is playing, Christmas Vacation is playing, The Polar Express is playing, stuff like that. That's what they have showing here at the movies. Probably the same wherever y'all are at. And Lou Jr.'s favorite Christmas movie is Elf. So we're gonna all go see Elf at the movies tonight. What do you think about that, BVD?
Well, they got to recoup that money somehow, right?
I reckon.
Hey, guess who? Guess what, man? Tennessee will be preparing for a football game during championship week. How about that?
What are they playing? Texas A&M?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing for the championship of the best next to last place team in the SEC East Bowl.
Yeah,
So
Georgia
the
playing
announce-
Vandy.
yeah.
Georgia plays Vandy that
Oh.
weekend. So
Think it's going to happen?
I didn't think this week's game was going to happen, but unless it's been canceled in the last 2 hours, it is. Tennessee and
Yeah.
Vandy, I mean.
Yeah. Looks like it's still going on.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
A lot to play for in that game, you know.
I guess. I don't know. You ever heard the Adam Sandler song At a Medium Pace?
Don't believe I have.
Everybody's heard the Hanukkah song and like
Mhm.
probably even the Lunch Lady song you've heard. But he put out, I think, 2 albums where he pretty much just sings songs the whole time. And those 2 songs are on those 2 albums. But there's some lesser known songs on there too. At a Medium Pace is probably the filthiest song you'll ever hear.
Probably not a good idea to play it on the morning show then.
Why?
Oh,
There-
I don't know.
Have you seen this comment section? It's filled with filthy people.
It is, myself included. But these new guidelines, Lou,
What guidelines?
these new community guidelines.
We don't have a community. Camel Toe
Oh, yeah.
said so.
Oh, yeah. Well, go ahead and play it then.
Well, I'll just put out a warning. This is a graphic and filthy song. If you don't want to hear it, come back in 10 minutes. Is that fair? If there's
Sounds
any
fair to
kids
me.
listening, or if there's parents listening with kids in the room, this is a filthy song here. Adam Sandler, at a medium pace. Here we go.
Put your arms around me, baby. Can't you see I need
I love how it starts off like a like a romantic like love song or something, but just wait.
Put your arms around me, baby. Can't you see I need you so? Hold me close against your skin. I'm about to begin loving you. Spit on your hand and stroke my cock at a medium pace. Play with my balls and tell me how big they are. Honey, rub your beaver up and down my face. Sit on the corner of the bed and watch me whack off. You see that shampoo bottle now? Stick it up my ass. Push it in and out at a medium pace. Talk about your old boyfriend's dick and how big it was. Now shave off my pubes and punch me in the face.
What the fuck?
Oh, darling, make me push my dick and balls back between my legs. Call me an ugly woman and take my picture to show all the people you work with. Now pull up my scrotum and take the shampoo bottle out of my ass. Pretend I'm the pizza delivery guy and watch me whack off. Strap on a dildo and make me give you head. Tell me to slow down and do it at a medium pace. Oh, I feel so humiliated. I'm about to blow my load. You tell me it's time to make love, but now I can't 'cause I spewed all over myself. Then you look into my eyes and you realize how much I enjoy loving you. Oh, I'm so sorry I spunked on my stomach. Maybe next time I'll be better at loving you. Oh.
If this is your first time watching the morning show,
I gave a warning at the beginning. I
He
don't.
gave
There's
a- he
still
gave a
people
warning.
crying in the comments section, but I told everybody it was filthy. If you didn't want to hear it, come back in 10 minutes. So if you stuck around, it's on you.
yeah, Adam Sandler's, he'd be the life of the party, wouldn't he?
Yeah. He
You
said
imagine a party with Adam Sandler, Chris Farley, and John Candy.
if Adam Sandler shows up at your house with a shampoo bottle,
Look out.
run for the hills.
Yeah, definitely don't bend over in front of Adam Sandler.
I love how it starts off like you think it's gonna be like some kind of slow love song, and then literally like there is like one normal lyric in the beginning, but then it goes straight to
He dives
spit
right
on
in.
your hand. It spit on your hand and stroke my cock at a medium pace.
I don't think women would understand this song.
Of course they would.
Well, not to the level that most men would.
Are there
Good
women?
stuff.
Are there women that don't spit on their hand?
I don't know. Guess we could ask them. Where's Sarah Fuller at? We're seeing her this weekend.
Damn Adam Sandler, man. He's
What's
something.
his latest movie?
You know,
has he
I
put
don't
anything
know.
out lately?
Yeah, he went through this phase. He signed that deal with
Oh my God.
Netflix where he put out like 4 Netflix movies or something. I don't know if any of them were any good or not. I didn't watch any of them.
Sea Dog Morgan. Thank you for that. For the young teens that may be watching, they might thank you for that warning.
Yeah. He did have that one movie that was out in the theater. I guess it was in 2019 because nothing came out in 2020 where he was a jewelry thief or something. It wasn't a comedy. It Uncut Gems or something like that it was called. And people said that was really good. I haven't seen it yet.
Do you have a favorite Sandler movie?
I was just fixing to ask that. You know, I really like, what's the one where he has to go back to school? Starts over in kindergarten and has to work
Yeah, that's isn't that Billy Madison?
Billy Madison.
maybe?
Yeah. And Happy Gilmore, of course, is a classic.
They're all good. Well, most of them are good.
I also like the one where he adopts that kid.
Yeah, that's the one I was just thinking of. Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Yeah. That one's funny. I mean, it's got some typical Adam stuff in it, but it's a little bit more of a serious movie than some of his other ones.
Yeah. 50 First Dates.
Oh, that's a great movie. What's the girl's name that's in that? The girl from
Drew
E.T.
Barrymore.
Yeah.
Drew
Drew
Barrymore.
Barrymore. Yeah.
What
Between the
was
Trenches says they're doing a sequel to Billy Madison and Waterboy. I hadn't heard that.
A sequel to both of them? Or a sequel to, yeah. Billy Madison, the Waterboy, maybe?
Yeah, Blended was good too. They go on the African safari or something. Is that one? And yeah, I've seen.
Wasn't
that one
she
too.
in that one too?
Yeah, that's what Ballard is saying.
Yeah.
He did another movie with her, and Drew Barrymore. Yeah.
What was the movie you were asking? Die Hard. The movie you were asking if it was a Christmas movie or not
Yeah, it's not.
a few weeks ago. It was actually a commercial. Or is that what inspired you to ask the question?
No,
There's actually
people have been arguing about that for 20 years. That's why
There's
there's a commercial about it.
Okay, I got you. I don't know. If you watch it on Christmas, I guess it's a Christmas movie.
I
If you watch
guess.
it in July, it's not.
Yeah.
The 4th of July movie.
Yeah.
Is Independence Day a 4th of July movie? One would think so, wouldn't one?
I didn't know there was any such thing as a 4th of July movie.
Well, now you do. You've been officially educated today.
Can you name some more 4th of July movies?
Born on the 4th of July.
Okay. That's not a war movie?
Could be, I guess. I don't know. You got to say that's a 4th of July movie. I mean, hell, it's in the title.
I'm not forgetting Grown Ups. I'm just naming my favorite Adam Sandler movies.
Well, we could sit here and name Sandler movies for the next 10 minutes, probably. And you'd still probably forget one. I just saw Elf for the first time last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I mean, it was on, like, I don't know. It was a commercial version.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's on a lot of channels this time of year.
Yeah.
TBS and TNT and all that kind of USA, all that kind of stuff.
It's all right.
Yeah. It's Lou Jr.'s favorite. That's what we're gonna go see that in the movies tonight.
Yes. You said they're $5, right?
Yeah, $5
$5 to get in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You guys ever have one of the dollar theaters? Sure,
Yeah. But for about the last 10 years or so, it's been the $2 theater, but everyone still calls it the dollar theater.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's actually $2 though.
We have a dollar theater that's been closed down for like 20 years now. Still sitting there. Still has a for lease sign in the window.
I'm old enough to remember when the dollar theater here in town was the main theater in town. It wasn't the dollar theater. That was the theater.
Yeah, right. I think most of the dollar theaters were the main theater.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens. Yeah.
The big 50 screen theater moves in and
Right.
little twin screens out of business.
Yeah. Sad but true.
Sad but true. That's what happened here.
Boston College said thanks but no thanks on a bowl game. How many more teams will do that?
I would imagine a lot. What's their record?
I think they're 6-4.
We're going to have bowl games. We're going to have bowl games this year with teams with losing records, aren't we?
I don't know because a lot of these bowl games aren't going to be played.
What's the point? I mean,
not very many people watch. Not very many people watch a lot of these bowl games in a normal year.
Yeah, and not many people are there.
I mean, more people know. More people know that Miami lost to Louisiana Tech in a bowl game last year because I've talked about it nonstop than knew because they actually watched the game.
And because Miami didn't score a single point.
Right.
Not one. They didn't even get an extra point.
Not a single one.
Not even two.
No, not even.
Couldn't even muster up a safety.
Wilkie, thank you for hitting the super chat this morning. He says, I'm going to be disappointed if JW doesn't use that as a ringback tone. Slim Shady says, Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie ever. End of discussion. I will hear nothing further on this matter.
Cool. Then let's talk about how Miami didn't score last week. Till this season's over, I can still do that.
Yeah.
Then you can proceed to ragging on my balls all you want.
Right.
Then I'll just say we beat you more times than you beat us. And you can find somebody else to argue with.
Yeah.
But you're good people, Slim Shady, and we love you. You know, by the Sports Live and the ATL theory, me and Slim Shady are now officially best friends for life because we met each other.
That's
You know
right.
that's all it takes, right?
I've heard that
Yeah.
through this guy that's not going to the Slav Olympics.
Slim, did either one of us sit in each other's car? Because then that
That would be it.
seals all kinds of other deals
Yeah.
there.
That would be it there.
I saw his car, but I didn't sit in it. I almost sat in it.
Well, I did sit in it.
No, not Salita's.
Oh,
Slim Shady. David didn't have a car when I met him.
of course.
I still think he's going to end up going. There's still plenty of time between now and March to convince him that he needs to be there. David, if you're listening, and I know you are the original TTC slob, and weight has nothing to do with it.
Listen, if I wanted to, I could dedicate 2 weeks in February and get him to the Slav Olympics. All it would take would be showing up on a couple of his streams in February and giving him compliments, and he would be at the Slav Olympics. But I'm not interested in doing that at this point. Not at this juncture.
At this juncture,
He's very easily manipulated, Sleeta is. Very easily manipulated.
it happens. And it happens to be that it happens to him.
Right.
You know, regardless of what people say about David and Sleeta, I still like the guy.
Yeah.
He's like the
I just can't get over the fact that he is literally mad because, not because of anything anybody said to him or about him or anything anyone did to him. He's mad because no one did anything. That's literally why he's mad. That's literally why he's not going to the Slav Olympics. Because no one did anything to him. At all. Good or bad. I mean, this is a guy who I mean, if that's not an obvious giveaway that this is a guy that just looks for reasons to throw himself a pity party. He complains nonstop about the things people do say about him or do to him. And then when there's no one saying anything about him or doing anything to him, he gets mad about that too.
Well, you know, for somebody that doesn't care what other people think and he's going to do what he's going to do, sure does make a big deal about what people do and don't do.
Right.
Shout out to Sports Live in the ATL, David.
Yes.
That covers us through Christmas. He's what they call a TTC legend, Lou.
And see, look at Kevin. This is what if Sleeta lives to be 200 years old, he'll never understand this. But Kevin says, I would not even know who he was if it wasn't for you, Lou.
Yeah.
That, I don't understand why him being on the morning show for 2 hours is probably way better than me making a shout out video.
Well, he got it with Norbcam. He seemed to grasp that concept when he went on Norbcam's show. I don't know if you know who Norbcam is.
No.
Big Seattle fan. I think he's a Seattle fan. But to be honest, I didn't know who Norbcam was till I saw David's video. But this guy's he may have as many subs as you. I'm not sure. Pretty popular guy.
And I'm not even saying like coming on my show, whatever, because this is some kind of big show. What I mean is,
I know what you mean.
People are more, but if people watch you somewhere and they are entertained or they like you or whatever, and they know you have a YouTube channel, they're gonna find it and watch it. Or if they're curious or whatever. So I don't understand why he doesn't get that. You know, why does it have to be that every time somebody does a video, if they don't mention, oh, by the way, I know this is a video about Ohio State and Michigan canceling their game this weekend. But by the way, go subscribe to Sports Live in the ATL. He makes Braves videos, Falcons videos, and other unwatchable videos. I mean, that does no good. So I don't understand him.
Well, in the long list of people that have come across YouTube, just in the TTC, I don't know, not era, but just in the TTC quadrant of folks, it's a pretty long list of those people.
Yeah.
Somehow he's managed to, through killing about 6 or 7 channels and starting a new one, he's managed to stick around and keep people coming back. For a while there this year, he was almost making some halfway decent efforts, you know. But yeah, this latest thing he's got going on, he should probably stick with the Atlanta Falcons live streams, because he's doing pretty good on those. For some reason, lots of people seem to enjoy going to watch his Atlanta Falcons live stream. Now, me personally, I have fun watching his soccer play-by-play. That's fun.
Lord.
That is entertaining. Not because it's soccer and not because he does a great job, just because of the exact opposite of that. About 5 minutes of that, and you'll have yourself some fun. Almost as fun as a shampoo bottle and some spit.
It don't get no more fun than that, does it?
No.
I didn't think it did.
Damn, shampoo bottle. Jeez. I'm going to stop right there. Do you like Christmas music in general?
I do.
Like,
I do, but I do get I mean, some people can listen to it 24 hours a day from Thanksgiving till New Year's. I can't do that.
yeah, same here. I like it like you. I like it in doses. You know when my favorite time to listen to Christmas music is? Christmas.
Yeah.
That's a great
It does
time
make
to listen
sense.
It's a great time to listen to Christmas music.
Yeah. It does make sense.
You ever had a white Christmas? Has Augusta ever had a white Christmas in your lifetime?
No. No.
I've had a couple of them when I lived in Ohio. One when I lived in Raleigh. That was more like an icy Christmas. And I think 1 or 2 here. So not very many here. You'd think in the mountains too, you'd get that quite a bit, but nope. All white Christmases are good for is good pictures and snowball fights. About it.
Should I send this to Ballard? I would hang that in here if it was a Georgia one. That's a good looking picture.
Oh, okay. I see now. Okay. Yeah, those were popular. Well, apparently they're popular now, but they were really popular a few years ago. Yeah, those are cool. It's a mirror, right?
I don't know what it is.
It's either a mirror.
It's not a mirror. It's
not a mirror. Okay.
no.
Those things started out as mirrors, and then they started changing them from mirrors to just artwork, and yeah, those are cool as hell, man.
Oh, Ballard, screenshot this. Those are the directions. Because we've seen your room, Ballard, so we all know you've never hung anything up before. So screenshot this so you don't screw this up.
There we go.
It's
Lou,
not that big, is it?
They're pretty good size, I think.
That's huge. It can't be that big.
What? I can't see the dimensions. What's it saying? It's got to be pretty good size.
This has it bigger than a bed.
Oh shit. Oh,
Hold on.
shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. 2 of the pieces are 10 by 16. Okay, so that's not, I don't know. This is like Zoolander, the world's tiniest house with that bed. Okay. 2 of the pieces are 10 by 16. Those are the small pieces on the ends. The 2 pieces inside from that are 10 by 22, and then 10. The one in the middle is 10 by 28, 2.5. That is pretty big.
That's about right. That's
Yeah.
over 5 feet. That's badass.
Is that too big, Ballard?
Keep in mind, Ballard, if he does send you this and you don't get any help hanging it, and you do hang it above your bed, keep in mind that the bed is where you sleep.
Keep in mind, too, that if you get this and hang it on your wall and it's all jacked up looking, I'm going to say something about it.
And it ain't going to look good.
Like the one piece is too, out of place, or it's crooked, or, in other words, it better look just like this.
What you need to do, Ballard, if you do get this, is start a video. Make us think you're hanging it. Pause the video. Get Dad to come up and hang it for you. And then finish the video by saying, "See, look, guys, look what I did." And then we'll all pretend like we believe you. And it'll look great. And there you go.
I would, I like that thing.
Thank you, Celine Driver, by the way. I've already thanked him, but thank you for the mini helmet, sir. Sent me the black Tennessee mini helmet.
Ballard said there's some tape on his wall. He needs Chess Hall to help him get down. I still haven't received my refund, by the way.
Christmas time, Jess, would be a good time for that refund. Lou could use it. He might need a roll of that tape. Have shit. Forgot what I was going to ask.
The Big Ten doesn't cancel games because of snow.
No.
They literally play games in snow every year there.
Yeah. Who said that? I missed that comment.
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. You should know that, Buffalo Bill. Your name's Buffalo Bill. I don't know what that means, but Buffalo Bill just sounds like the name of someone that should know they play games in the snow in the Big Ten.
Buffalo Bill's the guy from Silence of the Lambs that keeps the lady in that hole.
Right.
And tells her to put the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again.
Oh, I thought that was Buffalo Bob.
No.
Must be a different Buffalo guy.
Buffalo Bill.
puts the lotion on. Been a while since I've seen that movie.
It snowed at a lot of Missouri games, Ballard.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeremy Garrettson, without giving any big secrets away, where do you live? Like what state? Probably snowing in several states right now. Or has been. We were talking about this the other night, Lou. What do you consider, you hear the term Yankees a lot. He's a Yankee. What states do you consider people living in for someone to be a Yankee? Like Ohio. If somebody lives in Ohio, are they Yankees to you?
Yes.
See, I would agree. What about, well, definitely Michigan. That Pennsylvania.
Oh, anything in the Northeast for sure.
Yeah. What about Iowa?
No, Midwest. I don't consider that Yankee.
Yeah, we're about in the right region there. Somebody it was J-Dub the other night. Get this. J-Dub said the other night that he doesn't consider people living in New York Yankees. Sense does that make?
None.
Baseball team's called the Yankees. I know what he's saying, though. He considers all the New England states up in there Yankees. Used to argue with my wife about what Southwest was. Or Deep South, that's it, Deep South. And I would always use the old college conferences as my reference. Like she says, Texas is the Deep South. To me, Texas is Southwest.
Yeah.
Like Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama. Those are Deep South states. Man, I can't believe 2 things in a row you and I agree on. Something wrong this morning. Is Kentucky's not really southeast, is it?
Southeast? No. I wouldn't consider that Southeast.
Yeah, Kentucky's one of them tweener states. A lot of hillbillies, and it's not me saying this, but a lot of what's considered, I ain't gonna say it. I'll piss off a bunch of Kentucky fans. A lot of hillbillies in Kentucky. A lot of hillbillies in Tennessee. Hell, there's a lot of hillbillies in West Virginia. That state's eat up with them.
Oh, yeah.
And they're really, I mean, that's more of a northern state, way more of a northern state than it is southern to me.
Well, West Virginia is a northern state. That's why we have a West Virginia.
Yeah, why do you, or not why, but which,
It's split because of that.
right. Would West Virginia, the Mountaineers, that is, would they be more befitting of the Big Ten or the SEC to you?
Probably the Big Ten. I mean, that's northern. That's up near Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Morgantown is farther north than Columbus.
Now, I'm talking traditional,
None of
geographical
it matters
stuff.
now.
To me, none of that matters anymore when it comes to conferences because everybody's flying to the games anyway, and I don't particularly think it matters anymore.
Well,
And I mean, they're in the Big 12, so they clearly don't care either.
UCLA could be a Southeastern Conference school now, the way they got it.
Yeah. I mean, look at the ACC. Syracuse is almost in Canada. Sometimes they play at Miami. You know how far that is?
That's a walk. That'd be a hell of a bus ride, wouldn't it?
That
For
Syracuse
that
at
movie.
Miami, West Virginia at Texas. That's got to be the two furthest trips any team has to make for a conference game.
For a conference game, yeah. My lovely internet bailing on me again this morning. Pretty sure geographically, Morgantown is at least as north as Columbus is. Maybe close. It's not far from Pittsburgh. I know that. It's like an hour from Pittsburgh. Hell, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, both in the same state, both huge metropolitan areas.
I'd like to go to Philadelphia. Philadelphia and Boston are two big, whatever you call, or big cities or whatever that I haven't been to that I would like to go to.
Which one would be more desirable on your wish list?
I would probably Boston.
Yeah, there's a ton. Well, shit, there's a ton of history in Philly too.
Yeah, it's hard.
There's a ton of
choose,
non-sports stuff to do in Boston.
Yeah,
but there is in most places. You could spend weeks in those towns.
Yeah,
with plenty of stuff to do. What are some other places like that are on your bucket list?
probably Chicago. I'd like to do a weekend or something in Chicago. I'd like to see the Grand Canyon. I don't know that.
Oh man,
I don't know that's a big city like we're talking about.
No,
but in terms
but
of
that's
places I would like to go. I would like to go somewhere in Texas, maybe San Antonio. I've heard San Antonio is nice.
The Grand Canyon is number one on my bucket list as far as places I would like to see. And you probably heard me mention this. When I went on that trip with Catfish 2 years ago, we were within, I think, 18 miles of the Grand Canyon. 18 miles!
And he couldn't be bothered to swing you by there, could he?
Well, yeah, I understand. I mean, it sucked, but most people aren't just whipping over to the Grand Canyon in their 18-wheeler.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I understand. Plus, he, driving a truck, he wasn't. I was out sightseeing. He was at work. And even though we didn't go anywhere on that almost month-long trip that was quote unquote sightseeing, I saw a bunch of sights that I would never see, that I would never see again, never have a chance to see. The coolest one probably was the Salt Flats.
That's in Utah?
Yeah. If I went out there now, I wouldn't even be able to see it. My vision's gotten so bad in the last 2 years that anything bright is really hard for me to see, and that place is bright. It's pretty cool, though. Wanted to see Salt Lake City, and we went through there at night. California was a bit of a disappointment. Nothing but one of those damn trees, almond trees. Shit like that out there, the parts we went through. Still a very cool trip in Albuquerque. I know you watched Breaking Bad. Did you ever notice in Breaking Bad when they would show shots of Albuquerque how red that town looks? It looked like brick colored.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. Because that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like the whole town's covered in brick dust or something. It's really weird. brick dust, and on the outside, the hell are those things? Windmills. Those 3-blade windmills. I think the windmill is like the state tree for a lot of states out west. It is definitely a different landscape out there. It's what the salt flats or whatever, that part, it's almost like what I would imagine the moon looking like.
They do a lot of speed tests out there.
Yeah. Yes, they do. It is definitely flat too. There's a place you don't want to get stranded without some water.
The salt flats?
Yeah. Without some water in your blood pressure pills.
Yeah.
Still no internet. One of these days I'm gonna cancel my cable. What time is the Florida game tomorrow? Florida LSU.
I'm guessing 3:30. Let's look.
Yeah, it's got to be. I don't know. The Vandy Tennessee game could be 3:30. That's a highly anticipated rivalry game.
No, 7 o'clock. ESPN.
Oh, well, who is the 3:30 game?
There's not one. Well, it's Army Navy. This is the traditional weekend that Army and Navy is played on CBS every year.
Yeah, that's right.
So no
Go
SEC
Army.
game. Yeah, go Army.
Games in West Point this year. You know, it's a shame the game's going to be in West Point and they won't be able to fill the stadium up.
What a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame.
That's a shame.
On the list of shameful things, that's right up there.
That's a damn shame. They're 7-2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have a couple of questions, though.
Okay.
Who is Christian Anderson?
Don't know.
Why does he have more passing yards than Cade Ballard?
Probably thrown more passes. Be my guess.
Why is Cade Ballard third on the team in passing yards?
And he's only got like 100 of them too. You're obviously looking at the stats right now.
Why does Cade Ballard have a 50% completion percentage?
Wait, those are lies.
Two
Got
of
1,000.
2 of 4.
Oh, we snuck 2 passes in there. I didn't see. Damn it.
And apparently he's dropped back to throw at least 2 more times because he's got 2 sacks too.
Yeah, I remember seeing one of those.
You know what his QB rating?
No, I don't even know if I want to know this.
355. I've never seen one that high.
That is pretty high, isn't it?
Yeah. Who's the best quarterback in, well, let's just look up Kyle Trask. This would be a good troll job to use on somebody. Let's look up Trask.
Well, I'd like to be looking some of these things up with you.
Kyle Trask's rating is 193. Cade Ballard is 355.
Hey, that's not twice as bad. I don't understand those though.
I don't either. I don't know how they come up with these numbers. I have no idea. And then different people do it different. Like
I didn't even think
ESPN
you could
has
have a 3 something.
a way they calculate it. Other places calculate it a different way. Like some people calculate the highest score you can get, according to the way some people calculate it, is 100.
I was going to say, I thought the higher the score, the better.
It is.
Oh, so and
193 is amazing.
300 and something is
But it ain't
off the damn.
355.
It's off the damn charts.
Yeah.
Told you my boy was good.
Oh. I'm done. I'm tired of hearing about Kyle Trask when he can at least get a QBR as high as the third string quarterback for Army. Then come talk to me.
Yeah, you listening, Gator fans?
It's been so
Yeah,
long since they've done anything relevant or meaningful. They get excited about Kyle Trask. Meanwhile, he's 150 points behind Army's third string quarterback when it comes to his rating. What a joke.
Yeah, I'd be ashamed of that. Speaking of shame, that's almost a crying shame. Hey, I'm proud of my boy Cade. He's just a few months removed from back surgery.
Yeah.
I think their starting quarterback got hurt somewhere along the way this year. Because I was wondering why him and the other guy were even playing. I was like, well, wait a minute. They got a starting quarterback. What's up with that? And they were making a pretty big deal about both of those guys.
Yeah.
The future's bright, though, at quarterback for Army. Whether it's Cade Ballard or the other guy, they're both good for
Right.
that offense. So I can't wait. In 2 years, when Army comes to Neyland Stadium, there'll be 50,000 people down there from Greenville. Can't get rid of this runny nose, Lou.
You got the Rona?
No, not according to the test. Hey, you'd be proud
You
of
can
me.
tell people, you can literally tell people, oh my God, this would be a funny troll to do. And they can hear that. And then 3 seconds later, they can fall for it. Unreal. Unreal.
What's that? What'd I miss?
Well, I just told people this would be a great troll thing to do with Cade Ballard and Kyle Trask.
Oh yeah.
And people literally heard me say that and then still allowed themselves to be trolled just by me saying that. Can you believe that?
Cade Ballard for Heisman. Got my vote if I had one. Probably get Kyle Trask's vote too. Got some work to do.
I mean, it's like a Jedi mind trick or something. Hey, I'm fixing to troll you. Don't fall for it. But then I wave my hand in front of them, and they can't
like
help.
that flashy thing.
They can't help themselves.
Like the flashy thing on Men in Black.
Yeah.
This damn cable. Shit. Starting to wonder if it's not a computer thing.
I'm thinking about going to get a laptop today.
Pick me one up while you're out there. This might be a stupid question, and it wouldn't surprise anyone if it was a stupid question coming from me. Do they make gaming laptop computers?
Yeah.
Or is that just a desktop thing?
No.
Okay.
They do.
Bet they're not as pretty and sparkly and twinkly as the desktop ones.
Well, lights don't make your computer a gaming computer.
Yeah, I know, but still.
I mean, there's all a gaming computer means is that they've put a graphics card in there. That's literally all it means. Because most computers come with a graphics don't come with a separate graphics card. The graphics card is just a chip integrated into the motherboard. If you see a computer that's $300 and one that's $1,000, and they're exactly the same, the $1,000 one has a graphics card in it. The $300 one has a graphics chip attached to the motherboard. That's going to be and then they just call it a gaming computer because it's got a graphics card in it. That's basically all that is. The fact that it's got lights on it doesn't actually have anything to do with it.
I know, but it's why do they do that? I mean,
why do they do what?
Yeah, why do they put the lights on the gaming computers? It seems like all the gaming computers have the lights and shit on it.
I don't know.
Is that because gamers are easily duped into light shows?
I have no idea. I mean, my computer has lights in it, and it's not a gaming computer.
Oh, okay. I just assumed it was. I thought you'd said that it was before.
No. I had this computer custom built. It's not an anything computer. I just told them what I wanted in it. They built it and sent it to me.
Okay.
You can play games on it. That's what I mean. There's no such thing as a gaming computer. It's a marketing. It's for simple-minded people that don't know anything about computers, and they want a computer for their 14-year-old to be able to play video games, so they go to Best Buy and they buy the first computer they see with the word gaming computer on it.
Pretty smart. Pretty clever. That's why those people are marketing people. Now my internet's working again. My eyes were working again, which, by the way, I got myself a ophthalmologist appointment yesterday.
Yeah, Brian, mine's liquid cooled and has 7 fans in it.
Liquid cooled?
Yeah. But I do that. I have that so that I can edit and render 4K videos without it taking all day.
Gotcha. Morgantown is not.
The higher the internal temperature gets inside your PC, the slower it runs. Kind of like a car.
Mm-hmm. That computer got a radiator on it?
Yes. Bunch of them. Several of them.
They got gauges on the dashboard?
They ain't got no interest in it.
Boy, there's where somebody could make them some money. Make them up some PCs with a dashboard on it and all kinds of instruments and market it towards NASCAR fans. Introducing the new Dale Earnhardt Jr. PC 5222 model NASCAR computer.
Comes with a free Rebel flag and a second place trophy.
Damn. Wee.
Type.
Which one would be more desired? The Rebel flag or the second place trophy?
The two go hand in hand.
Who won the NASCAR championship this year, Lou?
I have no clue. Celine would know.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. Did he?
2 weeks ago, I would have known.
I don't remember if he boycotted that or not.
I want to say Chase Elliott. Yeah, Chase Elliott won.
Okay.
That's racing royalty there, Lou.
Chase Elliott is?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
From the Elliott family.
Chase Elliott.
That's the Spanish or Hispanic NASCAR driver.
We need to build a wall.
They ever finish that wall, by the way?
No.
It's funny. I would have thought they could have built a wall in 4 years. a fence at least. Got them talking NASCAR in the comments now. That is a good question, G-Pick. He must be reading. Why is Lou so quiet today? He's gearing up for tomorrow. He's resting for tomorrow.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Play that one again.
I think I can't remember if it's 16 or 24 or 32 sounds that I can load on this thing. Clips like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I could load enough clips on there to where I could do an entire morning show by only pressing certain clips on there.
Well, if it was long enough, you could do it just by
By
simply
pre-recording the entire show.
pre-recording the entire show, or when you click on the first one while it's playing, start working on a replacement. I don't know how hard that is to do.
Oh, there was a shout out to you last night on a call-in show that I'm turning into a stinger. Reminds me I got to find it today.
A shout out to me
Yeah.
from a caller.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
It was great.
I don't know if I want to hear this or not.
And the good thing is I'll have plenty of opportunities to play it on the morning show.
Oh, well, of course you will. Well, damn it. Now I'm going to have to go back and listen to last night's call-in show.
Yeah, me too, because I don't remember at what point during the show it happened, so I'm going to have to try to find it. But it was great.
Play that thing again. That'll
Oh,
save the
actually,
world.
no, don't go back and watch the show. I'll find the clip and play. I don't remember if it was the same person or a different person made a suggestion on a gift for you, and I'm sending it to you, and I don't want you to know. So by the way, you'll be getting something in the mail from me soon. I need you to open it on stream.
I don't know if
It's nothing that will. It's nothing that would embarrass you or anything like that. But it is funny.
Okay.
And then, after you open it, I'll tell you the story behind it.
Okay. I
So-
prefer that.
Man, it costs a lot of money to do this show. I got to send Ballard that picture.
was
Now I
gonna
got to
say,
send
I'd-
you something.
Prefer that you not send me anything.
Well, have I ever cared what you prefer?
No.
Exactly.
Good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Just knowing you is my present, Lou.
Yeah. Oh, don't check your email today either.
Oh, no threat of that.
Okay. I might have given it out a couple of times yesterday.
No threat of that. Had a busy day today anyway. Got a couple of apartments to go look at with my youngin'.
Oh, she's moving, huh?
Well, she actually moved out a few months ago, with this girl, and me and her mom both tried to tell her not to do it. And because her and this girl have had numerous cat bites, and sure enough, the girl moved out on her and left her holding the tab. So she got another girl, another friend of hers that wants to room with her, so they're looking for a place. Trying to convince her to stay the hell home with her mom, but trying to convince a 20-year-old to do anything is not like pounding your head against the wall and expecting it not to hurt. So Dad's got to go make sure that ain't nobody out there trying to take advantage of his daughter.
Right.
At least, that I can control. I can't control what she does when I'm not looking.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, Bama Marine timed out by Chess Hall. Call that a little payback. I know that felt good, Chess. Hashtag.
The milk's gone bad.
Hashtag the milk's gone bad. If you only knew, Lou. If you only knew. JT Daniels crowd. Yeah, I was looking at I don't know if you saw video. I'm assuming he's a kid. He's definitely a kid compared to my age. But Jacob Volunteer did a video, made like a 6-minute mashup video of some of what he calls my best quotes.
Who?
And this kid, Jacob Volunteer.
Oh, okay.
And he says he only spent 2 hours on it, but unless he's a freaking editing whiz, I gotta believe he spent more than 2 hours. It's 6 minutes of just quotes out of my videos, and it's pretty funny actually. Now I forgot why the fuck I was even talking about that. But anyway, when he was doing that, I got to looking at some of my old videos, and there's a video in there where I'm not talking shit, but talking about JT Daniels coming to Tennessee instead of Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, the disappointment.
Yeah.
The disappointment just keeps stacking up for Vols
Yep.
fans.
Yep.
And I know that hurts you.
It
I know
does.
that disappoints you.
Let's see. There's no one listening right now. So go there though. I promise there's no one listening. But what's your address again? Sir?
Are you serious?
Or you can text it to me.
I mean, I don't care either way. It don't matter to me.
Well, if you don't care, then just tell it to me.
It's 303
303.
Cherry Street,
That's right.
37745.
37745. Yes. And that's Greenbow, Alabama, right?
Exactly.
No, it's
Yeah.
Greenville, Tennessee, right?
Yeah, with the E in there.
course
Green
it
is in
is.
GREEN. I don't. The other night, getting back to this Jacob kid, I told him to email me, and I put him something in the mail. And Jerry Wells. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jerry Wells.
303 Cherry Street, Greenville, Tennessee, 37745.
Yeah.
Okay. Place order.
Can they hear me yet?
No. No one's listening, don't worry.
No one's listening. I ain't worried.
Everybody's got it on mute.
Yeah.
December
Good.
12th. What day of the week
It
is
is
that?
good.
That's tomorrow. What's
Yeah.
tomorrow? Okay.
Saturday.
Okay, you can't open this till Sunday night.
Oh, it's supposed to come tomorrow.
That's what it says. You know how that goes, though. Might not kind of, you know.
Yeah.
In any case, you can't open it till either Sunday night, or if you don't get it, then if maybe you get it Monday, you can open it Monday night, but whatever, on stream. That'd be great.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this Jacob kid,
Right.
I asked him to send me an email and with his information on it, and I put him something in the mail. And he sends me an email and forgets to put his information on there. And I, of course, yeah, you got to send information. I can't telepathically get your address from you unless you write it. And so he sent me an email with the information on it, and I wrote it down. And in my stream, I said, "Okay, I got you, Jacob. So your address is," and then I just read off some fake shit. And people in the comments, "Oh, so you just put his address out there, blah, 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 blah." Like they thought I really read his address off.
Yeah.
And one of them was someone that you would think would know better. Celine Driver.
The Public's Eye Outdoors host, Lonnie Clark. Thank you for the super chat. He says, Nebraska fan, love the channel. Thank you, sir. Tough luck.
Welcome from Nebraska.
Tough luck for the black shirts yet again in 2020. They're having a hard time putting one foot in front of the other up there in Lincoln, Nebraska, aren't they?
Yeah. You didn't do anything wrong, Celine. I was just busting your chops for the other night. When I read the volunteer kid's address off and people thought I was actually reading his address, and you made a comment about the fact that I just read his address.
I don't give my address out unless someone wants to fight me.
That's the best time to give it. Because then ain't nothing coming.
Right.
Ain't got no fucking microphone.
Ain't got no internet. Ain't got no internet.
So apparently Kevin Cook knows what you're sending.
Yeah, anybody that was listening during that part of the show last night will know. So.
Is it a blow up doll?
No. It's nothing like that.
That would have been fucking hilarious, man.
What did you'll get a lot of use out of? Yeah, a blow up doll. You could use a blow up doll, but not on stream. This you'll be able to use right away the minute you open it.
Oh, okay.
In fact, if you don't, there's going to be consequences and repercussions.
Don't want that.
No, you don't need that either. Trust me.
Well, I don't know. Consequences and repercussions isn't necessarily a bad thing.
From me, they are.
Oh, okay. From you and Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah.
There's a movie that never gets old.
Oh, I love Eddie Murphy.
No, RMF Tide, I'm just going to go ahead and guess. If it's not a blow up doll, chances are it's probably not a pocket pussy either.
I'll be sending those out soon, Jason. The labels and all are already made. As long as you emailed me with what duck you wanted in your address and you put rubber ducky in the subject line. In other words, if you did what you were supposed to do, I'll go check and see if one of them is yours. Hold on. I got them right here.
Can you still hear me, Lou?
Yeah, I hear you now, but I must have given away 15 of these rubber duckies. Said, email me, let me know your address, which rubber ducky you want. Put rubber ducky in the subject line of the email so I can find the email. Out of those 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people did it. So 6 people are getting rubber duckies. I don't want to say their real names, but
I don't think Kevin.
The Alabama one is going to somebody who, based on their email address, is in the construction business. So if that's you, then you'll be getting it. If it's not you, then you didn't send the email the right way, and I couldn't. Well, I have thousands of emails, and when I say put rubber ducky in the comment section. It's so I can find the emails when I get ready to send them out. And I sat down the other day.
Celine Driver, have you ever heard of, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, bezel watches? Bezel. Now, I know I don't even have to ask you to know that they're not, like some super freaking indestructible, high quality watch. But I'm just asking if you've ever heard of them.
What?
Because I'm considering getting one for Kevin.
What kind of watch?
It's a bezel, Bezel.
All watches have a bezel.
Okay. See, that's how little I know about watches. But it's called a Oregon Ducks competitor steel anachrome colored bezel watch green, whatever the fuck that means. It looks like one of those Fossil watches that were really popular a few years ago, but I don't think Fossil, I don't know if Fossil makes watches anymore or if they even exist.
It's an Oregon Ducks watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Fossil still exists. Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that one's nice.
Zadaway, thank you for the super chat. Enjoying the show. I have one question. Does Uncle Lou have a BYU helmet?
I'm surprised Uncle Lou doesn't have a half a dozen of those.
The
by
most
now.
epic troll fail of all time. No, I don't. Not you, Zadaway. The fact that I don't have a BYU helmet is the most epic troll fail of all time. Like BVD said, the fact I don't have 12 of them is a little weird. It's strange to me.
It is.
But no, I don't have I do not have a BYU. I have a Coastal Carolina, and I sure did show that thing off this weekend. I don't think that. No, I don't got no BYU helmet, do I? Celine said he thought I did have one.
I was going to say, I thought you showed us one too.
It's not up here on the shelf. Hold on, let me look behind the counter.
I could have sworn because you were laughing about it. Look what Uncle Lou got in the mail. Ha ha ha. That's the way I remember that day.
No.
You don't?
I do not have a BYU helmet. I do not have a BYU helmet.
Hard to believe.
I have a P.O. box, though.
I got a P.O. box too. P.O. like Poe.
No, I do not have a Liberty helmet either. If I had to put money on that, Lando, I would say no on Eric Gilbert to UGA. I hope so. I'd love to have him, but my money right now would be on Florida or Alabama. I hope I'm wrong, but.
What day is December the 23rd on? It's a Wednesday.
Yes.
I know that much. That's not when. Let's see, signing day's next Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna say if we're doing our signing day thing on Wednesday, the 23rd, I won't be here for it because that's my eye doctor.
No, lady, how about you shut the up? I'm doing Bluetooth, bitch.
I've got to wait 2 more weeks to go for the consultation, and then who knows how long after that before they'll actually be able to get me in up there to get rid of this cataract. And that's if my insurance will pay for it.
Now, somebody in the comment section, what calls themselves Michigan Corn,
Oh boy.
Says, Lou, what if I told you that there was a Chess Hall sex tape floating around? Ask BVD if he's seen it. BVD, have you seen the Chess Hall sex tape that's floating around?
I have not.
Okay. No, Michigan Corn. He hasn't seen it.
That's a fairly good question, Blue Hawk.
That's a possibility on the Olajari kid. His brother's already there.
The Olajari kid.
Yeah.
Unless I'm thinking of someone else, which is very possible. I'm not even going to ask.
We have Aziz Olajari at Georgia. LSU has his younger brother, BJ Olajari.
Okay, it's the BJ one I was thinking of.
Yeah. Rumor is he's looking to get out of Baton Rouge, too.
Okay. And I think he was at one time, for some reason, I'm thinking he might have been a UT commit at one time back during his.
Could have been.
I
I don't keep up with all that stuff, and that's a perfect example of why. I just, it's so much back and forth in the recruiting game. It drives me up the wall.
And there's so many of them.
I hope this is the joke of the day. It's been a long time, BVD. I thought he had moved on to greener pastures or something and forgot about us.
Yeah, I was going to ask you the other day, Michael Reiser.
Yeah, he's back. He says, I just found out my grandfather has an addiction to Viagra. No one takes it harder than my grandmother. Damn. Wonder if his grandmother takes it at a medium pace.
Imagine being a grandmother, it would have to be.
She might not have no interest in it.
Yeah, she might have to take it at a slower pace.
Oh, boy. Slim Shady says, if there truly is a God, no such tape has or ever will exist. Have you seen the tape floating around BVD of Chess Hall shaving off one of his eyebrows?
I have not. I know he did it because I've seen the picture of him without it.
Chess Hall shaved off one of his eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. Chess Hall's lucky he didn't agree to what I was trying to convince him to agree to for that Georgia trivia quiz.
Make a sex tape?
No, hell no.
Oh, what? What?
I don't hate everybody that much.
Okay.
I was going to have him shave everything from the neck up. Like zero hair.
All right.
Envision that.
Now that would have been something.
But he didn't want to get rid of his beard. So he turned that one down.
Of course he didn't. Somebody reminded me yesterday that we forgot to ever do the worst beard contest.
Yeah.
That is something we need to revisit. That's a great off-season thing to do 1 week or something.
Yeah. Let's do that because by then mine should be really ugly.
Yeah. So you guys watching and listening to, help us remember that. it's a struggle in the off season. So we try to come up with as many of these ridiculous gimmicks as we can. But we're going to do the worst beard thing in the off season. So, and unlike the other contests where people have to send pictures in, you can send a picture in. But I'm entering in anybody that I can find myself. So if you're on YouTube, I'm probably entering you.
Your game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your
Now,
player game.
if you don't have a YouTube channel and you want to enter, then yeah, we'll do the thing where you send me the picture. But you know, I'm gonna go around and find all these people that I can and enter them in myself. Speaking of that, get your pictures in for the ugly Christmas decorations or sweater thing that we're trying to do. I'm trying to give away $100. But no one wants it.
Hard to believe during the Christmas time nobody wants a free $100 bill.
Right. All you have to do is email a picture to crazyunclelou@gmail.com, crazyunclelou@gmail.com, of either your ugly Christmas sweater or your terrible, tacky Christmas decorations. That's it. That's all you have to do. Give it $100 away a week from today, next Friday. Send them in. crazyunclelou@gmail.com. I'll say this. We have some entries in both categories. But, of course, we always need more.
Now, an ugly sweater in front of an ugly Christmas decoration would be great.
Double points.
Double your chances.
Travis Collins, thank you for the super chat. He says, hit the like button. Wonder how Munson would have called the JT Daniels Christ debut. Well, he would have.
Well, he definitely wouldn't have said JT Daniels Christ.
He probably would have broke a steel chair and the whole stadium would have fell down. JT Daniels, Larry Munson. Came right through my chair, a metal steel chair. Oh, that's it. The stadium fell down. They're going to have to remodel this place now.
Bad news for Tennessee fans. This is Tim Priest's last year as the color analyst for Volunteer Network, which means unless Bob Kessling finds someone really good for next year, we're stuck with that shithead.
Yeah, add that to the list, Slim. Add that to the list of things to help us remember in the off season. The BVD Tinder profile. But we're going to recruit somebody to do it. And we'll, you know how like now we have the guy that comes on Monday and gives us the fake news, and then we used to have a guy that did the traffic report, but we fired him. We're going to have somebody that's going to be in charge of this BVD Tinder profile, and we're going to have them come on once a week and give us an update. And we're going to start that in the off season. I'm dead serious this time. So we need somebody who knows how to work that kind of stuff, because I don't.
You know, it's amazing. Ever since we fired Chess Hall, he hasn't missed a day yet.
That's right. Oh, boy. Poor Chess.
I'm going to make a suggestion to any potential suitor for Chess Hall in the future that might be looking to hire him for employment.
BVD hung up on us. You got a lot of nerve, BVD. And it doesn't have to be tender either. Tender is just sort of a catchword, but it can be whoever decides they want to do this for BVD, which you're doing the Lord's work, by the way. Whoever decides they want to do this, it's up to you what platform you use. Or you can use multiple platforms, probably be better. Cast as wide of a net as possible. Because it could be that you end up having to catch a pretty big fish, if you know what I mean. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It just dropped.
All right. What is this? Adam Gibbons, thank you for the super chat. He says, do you think fans will be back in stadiums in time for the UJ versus Clemson game? Fans, yes. So. How many? I don't know. Depends. It depends how many people take the vaccine.
Yeah, where have you been, Dennis? Chess made it all of 2 traffic reports.
Yeah, he was fired during his probationary period, so he has no legal or financial recourse against the show.
Yeah.
Why is everyone back to having TikTok? Well, people quit doing TikTok because Trump kept pretending he was going to ban it, which he didn't. Then he said he was banning it right after the election because he didn't want to piss a bunch of parents off whose kids were mad that Trump took their TikTok away. So he started telling people he was going to ban TikTok right after the election. And, well, you know.
The rest, as they say, is
Yeah.
history.
Right.
Bologna Cruz, BBD is god awful with a phone. Yeah, it's tough to just sit here and not touch your phone and have it work properly for 2 hours.
Where's the South Carolina? I haven't made. You talking about Shane Beamer video? I haven't made one yet.
List of priorities, right?
Right.
That sounds like an off-season masterpiece there. Who is the interim coach for Vandy? Do you know?
I have no clue. I have no idea.
Sarah Fuller, maybe?
I think she won Coach of the Week.
Anyway. Co-coach of the week.
Yeah. Along with Will Muschamp. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Women's soccer coach. It's their interim head coach.
Hey, their women's soccer. Didn't their women's soccer win the SEC? I think that's why G-Pick's saying that. Because Sarah was making a big deal about how much harder the championship soccer game was than the whole football thing. And she's a goalie. Which is harder, Lou, in your professional opinion?
Right.
Being a goalie for a soccer team or being a kicker for the Vanderbilt football team. I was trying to add something to that, but I don't have anything to add to it. So, in your
I
imagination,
think goalie is
which
harder.
would be harder?
I
would
think
agree.
goalie has to be pretty hard
Yeah,
and
I would agree.
more dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as a kicker for any football team, your chances of getting smacked in the face by a soccer ball doing 200 miles an hour is pretty slim.
Yeah, I mean Lou Jr.'s 11 years old. He's been playing soccer 5 or 6 years, and I've seen many a kid get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. Speaking of knocked the fuck out, I
Don't
saw a
know if I've
comment.
ever seen a kicker get knocked out.
Saw a comment before the show started. R.I.P. Debo.
Yeah, Debo from Friday died.
No shit.
Yeah, he got knocked the fuck out. God, that was wrong. I apologize for that. I couldn't. But you teed it
Did he
up.
really
I couldn't help
die?
it. Yeah, he was 62 years old. I didn't realize he was that old, but yeah, he was 62.
Oh, shit. I didn't
Passed
either.
away.
Oh, my God.
It was yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Please tell me it wasn't from the diabetes.
You know what? I don't even know. I saw a bunch of people posting just the R.I.P. Debo on Facebook, and because it was on Facebook, I had to Google it because I don't believe anything I see anywhere. And yet, lo and behold, he did actually die. So.
Yeah. I just had that was terrible too. Vision of his pallbearers riding bicycles.
Yeah.
Well, 62, in some people's opinion, is not that old.
TikTok
wait.
said he got the Rona and never went to the doctor. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll just look it up because I'm sure we can find out what he died of. But
Mm.
He was found unconscious in his home. He was found unconscious in his home on Thursday. He was diagnosed with COVID-19 earlier this year. She said the actor overcame the virus, but he became sick about a week ago and recently had trouble breathing. The cause of death has not been released, and the coroner's office is investigating.
Now, this Debo Samuel guy.
Yeah.
Do you think his parents really named him after that character?
But shoot, I don't know. I have no idea.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because they're about the same age. You know, wasn't that movie out about, I don't know, 20 years ago, 20, whatever.
Yeah, something else weird too. Duke Johnson, the running back for Miami,
Mm-hmm.
his mother is the mother in Friday.
No shit.
Yeah. I think Unc's interviewed her before.
Hey,
That's how he got Duke Johnson on too.
I was gonna say, say whatever you will about Unc. He's had some pretty big time people that he's interviewed.
Yeah.
Real name is Tyshawn Samuel. Now wait a minute. Okay.
Oh, is it Brad Kaya's mom? I thought it was Duke Johnson's mom. Well, you're probably right. You're a Miami fan.
Okay, I got you, Andrew. That makes a lot of sense. Either way, it wouldn't surprise me. Starting to see a lot of Peytons in football now. Man, time is just Jesus flying by. Keep that in mind, you youngins that think you got forever.
Yeah, you don't.
It's impossible to. I mean, we were there. We were 18, 20, 22 years old. It's impossible to convince an 18 or a 20-year-old that they don't have forever.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to say or think or whatever back then was, I'll worry about that later.
Right.
I'll worry about that later. Guess what? Later's here.
A whole bunch of laters have come and gone for me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Later's gone and ain't coming back. Probably of all the I'll take care of that laters that I wish I'd have paid attention to was the whole pre-diabetes thing. That was, well, I mean, I was diagnosed as a pre-diabetic when I was a kid. And by kid, I mean kid, like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
Obviously, back then, I wouldn't, I didn't know what the hell that even meant. But I guess it was mid-90s. Had a doctor's appointment in Sevierville, and I went, and they asked me if I was diabetic. And I said, not that I'm aware of. I said, now, when I was a kid, I was diagnosed as something called a pre-diabetic, whatever the hell that is. I didn't say whatever the hell that is, but And they said, well, I think pre has done moved into current. Did all the tests, sure enough, diabetic. Even then, didn't pay no attention to it. And now
look at you.
Now look at me. Still hard to pay attention to it. I don't get it. I don't get me sometimes. But let me tell you something about the diabetes. It's one of those things that when you first get it, you don't feel it. You almost don't believe it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Tell me talking about it. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Same with high blood pressure. That's why they call it the silent killer.
Vector 12 just bought me another mini helmet. Thank you, sir. He says, have a helmet, Lou, and thank you for covering some recruiting. College football is 80% recruiting. As a Bama fan, I try to keep tabs year-round. Look forward to seeing your content regarding signing day. In case you haven't heard, you and BVD have the greatest college football show in the nation. Thank you for that, and have a good morning.
Thank you for that, and have a good morning.
Now, what
Have a
helmet,
good evening, too.
What helmet do I need now? Who's the top? Do I have every helmet of every team in the? Do I have the helmet of every team in the top 10? Who's in the top 10? Bama.
Bet you don't have an Iowa State helmet.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? You might be right. Hold on.
Does everybody in here know who Jack Trice is?
You're right. Yeah, I have Iowa, not Iowa State. So let's get an Iowa State helmet. I have some interest in it. Iowa State mini helmet.
Let me pick it out for you, Lou.
All right.
I like the one to the far left there.
Right here.
At the top.
All right.
Yeah, that one. That's just me personally. Whatever that look is, whatever they call that, I like that look.
Now they've got, let me just make sure that you sure. So there's that one that you like. There's this white one. I don't think I've ever seen that one. There's this black one.
Never seen that one either.
Is this one? What's the difference in that one? These are the same, aren't they? No, this one doesn't have a stripe down the middle. This one does. This is a black one with white lettering. This is a black one with
Face mask difference too.
yeah. I think I like the one you liked originally too. I'm gonna go with that one if that's okay with you.
That'd be just fine.
All right, good. I have some interest in that.
As long as you have some interest in it.
I do. Place order. Okay. Thank you, Vector 12. I appreciate that. You're good people.
He is good people.
You're good people. All right. Let's get out of here. It's Friday. We can end 9 minutes early.
Think that'd be all right with the people.
Yeah.
Be
Hope
all
y'all
right
have a
with my
great
daughter.
weekend. BVD, you'll be on tonight, won't you?
I will, 8 o'clock.
All right. Y'all check
For your,
BVD out tonight at 8 o'clock. I'll be on tomorrow morning for the College Game Day show. Where is College Game Day tomorrow?
No clue.
Probably would have been at the Michigan-Ohio State game, but I'm sure it's not now. Is it at Miami, North Carolina? Anybody know? So I don't have to look it up. Who knows? Where's College Game Day tomorrow?
Army, Navy, duh.
Army, Navy. Okay.
Yeah. Where else would they be?
All right, good. Well, I'll be live at 9 a.m. For the College Game Day show then. We'll go for an hour or so. We'll do the bet thing again. I'll do a trivia contest. Whoever wins, I'll let somebody place a bet. If they get the bet right, I'll send them what they win. That's at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Let me check the Patreon page, and maybe I can let you know what the streaming situation is for tomorrow, depending on what they voted on. Let's see. Yeah, I've got some interest in that.
Some interest is definitely better than no interest.
Prime time, noon, prime time, noon, noon. So, Patreon stream will be at noon. Let's see what the schedule is. So, for the Patreon page, I will be streaming Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Missouri, Illinois, Northwestern, Utah, Colorado, Rutgers, Maryland, Minnesota, Nebraska, Michigan State, Penn State, Wake Forest, Louisville.
And if you have any interest, not being Lou, if you guys have any interest at all in the shittiest game on TV tomorrow, Vanderbilt and Tennessee, I will be streaming that one just for shits and giggles. And Vandy Dandy passed, talked all that shit, and wouldn't bet me on the game. You believe that?
He likes money.
I guess so. Guess he's smarter than I originally had thought. Trying to get my honey back from Trump debt, but
When's the Miami, North Carolina game?
I want to say 7.
3:30.
3:30, of course. It's not 7.
Maybe I'll stream the primetime games on YouTube, although there ain't much worth. I mean, LSU and Florida will probably be a blowout. Southern Cal and UCLA, Auburn and Mississippi State, Virginia and Virginia Tech. I don't know that. I don't know if there's anything worth streaming outside of the noon or the afternoon games, but maybe I'll stream it.
Think about this, folks. Not too awful long ago, we were worried that we would even have a football season.
Yeah.
Now we've had a football season, and the damn thing's almost over.
Yep. That's true story.
Damn.
True story.
Well, next season will be here before you know it.
Yeah. All right, we appreciate y'all tuning in this week. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and unless you're a Missouri fan, I hope your team wins this weekend. Hope you have a good time watching the games tomorrow. Stay safe. Don't forget to get your Christmas shopping done. Don't be that guy in Walmart on Christmas Eve running around buying whatever's left. Don't do that. Buy your stuff now and go to Amazon. Have it in 3 or 4 days. It couldn't be any easier. Don't procrastinate. Send your ugly pictures in, ugly sweater or terrible Christmas decorations. Email me a picture, crazyunclelou@gmail.com. We're going to give $100 away next Friday. Next Wednesday, even though there's normally not a morning show, I will be doing the morning show, probably at 8 o'clock, 3 or 4 hours probably, for signing day.
As if anybody cares, I might even show up for that morning show.
Right. Right. All right. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting the show. We'll see y'all again next week. Have a good morning.
Hey, see you.